everybody, it's the coach, and this is Madden 20 on EA Sports. We're just about set to get started, and this ought to be a good one between the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Cincinnati Bengals. With that, let's get up to Paul Brown Stadium in Cincinnati. For the call, we bring in our broadcast team, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Okay, Coach. Well, with the Ohio River and the hills of Kentucky just to our right, we welcome you into Paul Brown Stadium in Cincinnati, Ohio. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Cincinnati Bengals. Hi again, everyone. I'm Brandon Godden. To my left, Charles Davis. And Charles, you focus on this Bengal team entering play. They come in playing some decent football, 5-3 in their last 8 games. On the other side of the field for the visiting Bucs, they've been the talk of the NFL so far. 9 wins in their first 9 games.
And some people subscribe to the theory that a loss might not be the worst thing for them. They've had it easy all year long. How would they do handling adversity?
That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Here come the Bengals now to take over. And they'll be let out by the man running the show, Charles, their quarterback.
What I enjoyed this week is that you asked to talk to his offensive center before the game and find out a little bit more about him and what the relationship is. And that was a pretty positive story, wasn't it?
Yeah, and really what I took away from that is just how it has permeated throughout the entire offensive line, the relationship they've had. It's really a group that's in sync.
They care about him. That's the thing. They really care. And when you care that much...
Stephon Diggs, 20, 10, and all the way in for a Cincinnati score. Stephon Diggs, his second touchdown on the season. As his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Wow, first play of the game sees 75 yards. These people haven't even filed in yet from the tailgate lines.
Everyone talks about starting out fast. Everyone talks about getting explosive-type plays. That was absolutely a thunderbolt. And on the defensive side, he spent all week scheming, all week preparing, and it seems like it goes right out the window.
Fielded about a yard deep. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20. So out come the Bucs now for their first drive. And a glance at the tall signal caller, standing 6'6".
I read something prepping for this game that he said prior to, and I think he really said it a few months ago, where he talked about he wants to have the type of season that at the end, he's buying gifts for all the guys who helped him along the way. And I know that the team wants to hold him to that and really get into his wallet. But that's what good leadership gives you. You know, at the end of the season, because you've done a great job, QB, he's usually the guy that springs for the good stuff.
Rocket. Let's go.
Now Tomlinson on 1st and 10. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. It's a gain of 11, and the Bucs have a first down.
Well, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral. Also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
A run there on first down and a pretty good one at 5 yards, so make it 2nd and 5. Nichols. And a peek down at the offense for Tampa Bay.
One thing for us to keep in mind and remember, they're coming off of their open week last week. They got to sit home and relax a little bit before the final stretch of the season. They got the lucky draw because every team in the league wants to have that open week later in the year rather than early. They benefited.
On 2nd down, it's Tomlinson.
Check 43.
And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. Officially up the middle, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Here we go.
Yeah, we know.
60 outlaw.
He has the ability to take over a game, so what do you do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in at varying levels, because if you crowd everyone to the line of scrimmage, if he breaks through, nothing to do.
Back to throw. That's complete. It's Collins. And he's going to be taken down at the 39, clearly short of the first by a few yards. They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a 4th down.
Well, we hear so often how tackling has become almost a lost art in the NFL game. But it's so important to tackle well on these receivers, especially to play like this one. Third down, they get you underneath stuff. You got to go and make the tackle right away.
And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45.
Come on,
17 yards on the play and a Buccaneer first down. Those are the kinds of plays right there that show you why he's the #3 man in the NFL in terms of receiving yards.
Also tells you there's a full combination of what he's got going in his game. You name it, from route running to catching the football. That's why he's able to produce those types of numbers.
So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10. Back to the running game.
Kill, turn up.
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
One thing to keep in mind, especially in the second half, you've got a running back of this size and these dimensions. I can just tell you, attrition does set in for the defense, because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter games turn into bigger runs later.
And he is going to be close to a first down as the tackle made at the Bengals 35. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him. So when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
36.
Hey, lock it.
Deuce. He's checking. Crash.
On 3rd down, Dobbins. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. It'll be a loss of 1, and that's going to bring up the 4th down. Plays like we just saw there, that's why they're up right now. And the defense, they're doing their job.
Yeah, it starts with the guys up front, so when you talk with GMs who are putting together a team, a lot of them say, we're going to build from the inside out, because if you control the line of scrimmage, you control the rest of the ball game, and that's what we're seeing here. They're actually playing in the offense's backfield, not necessarily just playing in the line of scrimmage.
And he's got the first as they'll bring him down at the 28-yard line. And the drive stays in motion with a nice 8-yard pickup on 4th. So that is twice on the opening drive that they've gone for it on 4th down, and they've converted both.
I don't know if they're using analytics, which might tell them, hey, more times you go for it on 4th down, the better your odds, the better your chances of succeeding. But let's face it, most teams are not going to go for it twice on 4th down in the first quarter of the game. I mean, we might not see it 2 more times all season.
Pull it high.
I got you, son. Shift. Hey, check 24. Watch 24. Check.
Shoot.
And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. That's good for a Buccaneer first to pick up of 12 yards. Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice after the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script, you go through your play calling, you go through all this stuff and establish things, and it looks like it's going like clockwork right now for them.
Hard.
10. Kill.
Ready?
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. There defensively was Nasir Adderley making a nice play. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Hey, orbit.
Hey, 58 is the mic. Going 58's the mic. Watch the screen. 58, right over there.
To throw it in. Herbert gets it complete to Harris.
Get that quarterback.
And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. They'll get 9 there as that sets them up better for 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down. That's the
After run 7-0 on EA Sports.
Buccaneers.
On the ready.
57.
Came up a little short on the last pass play. They did get 9 yards out of it.
Leo,
Leaving him with his 3rd and 1.
Watch that.
Hey, Sam on. Let's go.
They'll look for the first to Tomlinson. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown.
That's it, baby.
Tampa Bay.
A great play there. His 14th touchdown now on the year. As they are now on the board here in the first half. Solid job up front. Just a solid job all the way around to get that one in.
That was well executed, wasn't it? Well blocked, well run, end result, 6 points.
Touchdown. Lutz good on the extra point, and we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchdown, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Now this... Cincinnati offense ready to see what they can do here. And still a lot of football to be played in this season. We're only in November. A lot can happen between now and January. But if it ended today, they would just be on the outside of the playoff picture looking in. So a lot to fight for.
Yeah, and wasn't it interesting in our meeting with the coaching staff that they all made sure to let us know where we are right now. But the playoffs don't start tomorrow. We still got some time. And they plan on putting it together, formulating a streak. With the whole month of December still left to play.
We got this.
They think they can get in.
And they made it very obvious to us that there's no playoff talk in the locker room right now. It's win this game and look to next week.
Excellent focus. That was good, tough running right up the middle. And if the defense can't penetrate and make him slow his pace or change direction, that's often the end result.
Right here.
Line of scrimmage, the 37, 1st and 10. Looking to throw. King.
The quarterback set.
Boom! That's how we do it.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down. Back to throw. King. And now a loose football. The ball comes out, and it's picked up by the Buccaneers. And it's a terrific return here as he's going to have them set up with a 1st and goal right at about the 6-yard line.
Well, let's be frank. You hit the fumble at the end of the play. But prior to that, I liked a lot of what was going on. Tucks it down, takes off, picks up good yardage. But in that portion of the field, that close to the sideline,
Step out.
yeah, either get down or get out of bounds. Take care of
The yards, but then the mistake.
He's checking.
He gets him a little bit closer and takes it from the 6 inside the 5 to the 4. 2nd and goal from inside the 5.
He wasn't ready. He wasn't ready.
At the 4-yard line.
Rock it. Get it.
Again, it'll be Tomlinson, and he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay.
Tampa Bay.
A great effort there. With touchdown number 15 on the year and 2nd of the game. And the Bucs have taken the lead. And always a good first half when you can hit pay dirt twice.
And it never hurts to have that good feeling as the game moves on. Just think about halftime. If that's all he gets, he'll just sit there at the half and think, all right, 2 already. I can get some more. And it'll be encouraging his offensive line to create some space.
That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Now we get a peek at the captain of this offense heading back out there. Been a decent start for him here in this first half, but bottom line, his team's losing. They got to fix something.
It starts with him. He has to keep that little quarterback strut going right now to make sure that his team sees him as confident. Continue to try and up his game, but just let him know that if I'm around, if I'm the one calling signals and throwing the football, just follow me, we'll get there. Sometimes that will do more to elevate a team than anything else.
See if he has that confidence. On 1st down, they go right back to him. And the hole closes quickly there. He gets maybe a couple up to the 38.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because when they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
There he goes, right side. And he just falls short down at the 1-yard line. A big run by Kareem Hunt, 61 yards. So close, couldn't get all the way in, knocking on the doorstep down to the 1. Nevertheless, fantastic run.
Not only that, this is where you wave to your...
And he is in. Touchdown, Bengals. A great play there. With touchdown number 7 on the year. take an extra point out from tying this football game. Nice job of polishing off that drive, but all the credit there goes to that play prior.
Yeah, certainly it does, because after that big play, I think resistance almost felt futile at that point, didn't it? And the very next play, they come right back, quick, fast, and in a hurry, and put it in the end zone.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. This is fielded at the goal line. And not a bad return. Here he gets it out to the 25-yard line.
Ready.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And it's only November, but the playoffs, we know how it works. They'll be here before you know it. If it ended today, they would be the #1 seed.
And that's a great spot to be in. But I love the phrase, if it ended today. And I'll guarantee you, that's what they've discussed in their locker room, in their meeting rooms. Yeah, we know where we'd be if it ended today. But we also know it's not ending today. So they've got to continue to play the type of ball that put them in the spot where they're #1 in the conference.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. And this is Thomas. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43. We know he's an electric runner. Earlier this half, you were wondering how they were going to bottle him up at different levels. That was your suggestion. Next result.
Certainly, because we have seen him bottled up at times. We've seen him play very well. We've also seen him pop the cork a few times and get out of there, haven't we?
We have indeed.
Say.
On second down now, Dobbins. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down. Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining.
Come on, set.
Remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. From the gun on 3rd down. Herbert, quick hitter here, it's complete. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts. As they take it over, we step aside. And how about this one now?
Hey,
territory, gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard.
Watch 57. I'm coming.
They'll try and throw for it here. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he gets it down to the 48, enough for the first. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes,
58, right
you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop and get a good head of steam going.
Now this one over the middle into the hands of his tight end, complete.
Catch the ball! Catch the ball!
Completion. Clock running. The Bucs trying to go quickly and get set.
At the Bengals' 39-yard line.
Come on out here. Come get some. Come get some. Come out here. Come get some.
Ready?
2nd and 1. He's going to sling this deep downfield. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown.
To number 80.
In for the score.
Tampa Bay.
As his guys are able to regain the lead. Lutz with the extra point, and the lead is now 21-14.
Makes the score. Buccaneers 21.
So this drive spans 7 plays, and it's all finished off with a touchdown by Tampa Bay. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. That'll be taken in the end zone. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys are at the 25. Now this Bengals offensive unit ready to see what they can do here. Inside of a minute left in the half, does the fact that you're down on the scoreboard influence what you do or, I guess, don't do on this final drive?
It certainly does, but what influences me even more is who I've got running my football team out on the field and the weapons around him. Can he make a play? Can he get into someone that we're going to trust to take care of the ball? If that's the case, I might push it a little bit here and try and get something before the half runs out.
Meanwhile, this one knocked down in the backfield. It's incomplete.
Really nice play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball, but for the guys on the offensive line, they're doing a nice job of trying to protect their passer. When a guy hops in the air and goes airborne and try to knock one away, it's difficult because you can't reach out and grab him. That'll be a holding penalty. So all you're trying to do is make some type of a play on.
And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. A big play there. His second TD of the game and 16th of the season. As they're an extra point away now from tying this football game. These two teams in this first half, it's been fun. Back and forth, back and forth. Well, it's not fun for the defensive coordinators, but offensive coordinators are enjoying it.
Yeah, they're having streaks here, aren't they? Being able to put scores together and really bunch them up, and we have a tight game here. You know, we often talk about having the right shoes for the right turf. Today it's track shoes, because that's what we've seen with these offenses.
Yeah, it's been an absolute track meet so far. Fun to watch.
Let's go, let's go.
At their own 25-yard line.
Here comes the Tampa Bay offense now heading back out onto the field.
Go!
A minute to go here. What's been an even first half all tied up?
Yeah, still time to make something happen, too. A couple completions, you string them together, could get in the field goal range. Let's see what happens.
Mike's 57. 57's Mike.
Watch a slant. Watch a slant. Watch a slant.
Hey, alert 3. Alert 3.
Let's go.
On 1st and 10. Herbert. Throw left side complete. It's Collins. That one good for 20 on the catch and run.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
It's a gain of 20.
I always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend?
Ready?
And I'm like,
18
any
Gator.
of them, especially if it's a good
43.
receiver. That makes things very
Recon,
difficult.
132
But when
fighter.
you're running a drag route, something
out,
short,
read. Watch
shallow,
the shift.
going through defenders,
Squeeze.
using
Shift,
guys
watch the
almost
shift.
as
Go.
screens in order to get open, that makes things tough for guys trying to get to the football.
Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts. As the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
61. Matchbox. Lights.
Watch the screen. Check, 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 check. Watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out.
Hit it.
Watch Tomlinson. And across midfield he goes and into Bengal territory. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game.
Shift.
Check. Crunch.
Bam. Buzz. Get it.
From the gun, Herbert. Able to find Harris, complete. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals' 27-yard line.
First down, Buccaneers.
So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. From the right hash, this from 44 yards out. And the 10-year vet knocks it through the goalpost. And that will break our tie and give them a 3-point lead. So we will not go into the lockers tied. We do have a leader in the clubhouse, so to speak.
Man, it's only 3 points. Doesn't seem like much, but it looms big the way that they got it done right before the half ended.
Following the main field goal, Lutz to kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and bring the football out to the 25. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. Likely time for just one final play, and then it'll be off to the locker room to talk about how they can erase this deficit.
Yeah, and I think a lot of people look at it and go, well, maybe you take a shot here. Maybe you get some momentum going into the half.
Watch the twist.
What's the flip side of that? You do something crazy, quarterback gets hit, ball comes free, and now you're down an even bigger margin. Go ahead and take this one, go to the locker room, start over.
The Bucs with the lead, and they'll get the football first as the second half is underway. This one fielded at the 5. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Out come the Buccaneers. They'll have it first to start the 3rd quarter. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the 3rd quarter.
I like the way you term that because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. formation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit.
Let's
Change your tendencies and try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
We'll see if they do just that.
70, Indy.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on first and 10.
Hard, hard.
Switch it, switch it, switch it.
Deep rip.
Tomlinson. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
Was the old expression 3 yards in a cloud of dust? In this case, it's dust-covered pellets. It's no longer that old grass that we used to play out when you cheered on. Now we've got that artificial surface. You see the pellets go up. Still a nice play by the defense.
Kill.
Leo.
On second down, Dobbins. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 10 yards there and a Buccaneer first down.
Would you say this offense is locked in right now?
They're having no trouble on this drive. What, is it 3 plays, 3 first downs?
Yeah, you talk about on the march. They keep this up, they'll get to that end zone real fast.
Sam on.
Shit.
On first down, Tomlinson. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Easy work. It's easy.
Go now.
Quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because when they're open, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move and open up a place that they can run through. It didn't happen on that play.
Takes to midfield, but no further. Just a yard there.
So many times we look at a short run and we praise the offense for trying to set the tempo, establish things, but the defensive guys, hey, they just won the battle there. It wasn't a big run given up. They don't always have to absorb the body blows. Sometimes they dish them out themselves.
You're out.
Twist. Hatch it. Check three.
Shoot.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And he's got his tight end, Oliver. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals 36. Whatever the discussions were at halftime to try to slow down this offense, it has not worked to this point.
Yeah, I have a vision right now of everything that was discussed at the half just being torn in shreds or being erased off of the Microsoft Surface tablets because none of it is working. They are really locked in on offense.
Ready?
They'll run on first down. Tomlinson. And he'll have a gain of 3 to the 33.
They're trying to quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because when they're open, this big defensive lineman will take the beat and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Here's a 2nd and 7. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
With a dime look on defense, 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass.
60 out more.
To disrupt the ball.
Hey,
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down.
Nice, sweetheart.
Let go.
Operating from the gun.
SOS.
Dancing to his left. He can run for it, and he will. Give him 7 on the tuck and run, and it'll get him a new set of downs.
Someone knew exactly where he needed to get to pick up that first down. Now, I'm not so sure about the technique in getting there, but he went for it, and he got it.
Exactly. He knew where he needed to get, because remember, if he slides, when that derriere dips, if you will, that play's over.
That derriere dips, I like that one.
Yeah, been working on it for a little bit.
Run it.
And he's going to take this down to about the 17. Now we're going to get a timeout. Here's we've got an injured Buccaneer. We'll check on his status when we get back.
Ready.
8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2.
It's going to be a long day offense.
Get it.
Here's Tomlinson.
Switch.
And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
90, roll.
Let's go.
A pickup of 2 yards.
Hey, check
First
24.
down.
22 jet bomber. 22 jet bomber. Now.
Throwing on first down. Herbert. And quick throw here, that's complete. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. Just a yard on the catch there, and it'll be 2nd and 9.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
Look, squeeze. Lead grip.
On 2nd down now, Tomlinson. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down.
Count me as a little bit surprised by what we just saw there because this has been a pretty long drive, and normally you think that wears down a defense. In this case, it looked like the offensive line let them down a little bit.
They allowed the penetration and the ability to stuff them for a loss.
6'6", bullet high.
Rush in, rush in, rush in.
On 3rd down, Herbert. His throw caught at about the 5. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
That's the end of the 3rd quarter with the score.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So
Ready?
1st and goal, 6 points here will go a long way toward wrapping this one up.
Bang, 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 bang.
Tomlinson, and he's in. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Taking it in from 2 yards out as the Buccaneers tack on to their lead. He keeps carrying the ball to the end zone, and in this one, he's sort of carrying the team on his back.
He's the reason that they lead right now, no question about it. And you talk about on his back, he's not minding the extra weight at all, is he? Carrying that just as lightly as he does the football.
Yeah,
what a great performance so far.
Those 3 touchdowns, it's got him in the lead. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Bengal offense now gets set to head back out onto the field. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a big play, and that can help change things.
They'll be looking for disruption on both sides right now. They'll run with Hunt on 2nd down. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. A 1st down pickup of 8. Yes, a 2-possession game, but a good chunk of time on the clock, so they have the ability still there to run it on 2nd short. Maybe they need to pick it up a bit.
You're right, they did pick up the 1st down.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Jerome Baker leading the surge there as he drops him for a loss of 6.
That play was the very definition of fast, quick, and in a hurry. Suddenly, he was there.
Yeah, blink of an eye, that happened fast and a big sack. 2nd and long. And he's got his man on the out route. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. They get 14 back, but it leads now to a 3rd down.
All right, this is the time of the game where they're down a couple scores, and they've really got to get some yards in chunks, and they know the defense doesn't want to give those up, but they got to find a way to take them anyway.
Now the question is, can they string a few of theirs together? Only a yard to pick up there, that's going to leave them with a 4th down. This late in the game, Charles, I think you maybe seriously have to think about going for it.
Especially where they are in terms of field position, because this is almost like no man's land. Might hurt your punter, but there might be enough space and they can keep up for your field goal kicker. I'm like the old rule. Possession is 9/10 of the law. Possession is 9/10 of winning the game. Go for it, get the 1st down, close it out.
Let's get off the field.
The 4th down run successful. Now they have to pay it off on 1st down. Looking to throw. King And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40.
Let's go.
It's a Bengal first down, pick up of 11. Well, correct me if I'm wrong. Yeah, you're down 2 scores. I don't think you need to rush just yet, but you can't take your time either.
Yeah, even if you don't want to commit to full 2-minute offense, you have to up the tempo, up the urgency. Maybe you're starting to call 2 plays in a huddle each time you snap the ball.
Hey, watch.
King, first and 10. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Jalen Ferguson in there yet again. What else is new? He continues to rewrite the record book in single-season sacks. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get a clue and maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you. You change the blocking scheme.
And he's going to go down again. Jalen Ferguson picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
But someone's closing in on the league lead in sacks. He came into the game in the top 5. Now you add 2 more to his total.
Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down. Went backwards. It's third and very long. Now on 3rd down, that pass knocked down in the backfield and incomplete.
And I think we'll probably see him go for it here on 4th down. No reason not to. Down a couple of scores, they have to try and make something good happen.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. King throwing on 4th down. And that is incomplete. The Bengals try, but it doesn't work out. And the Bucs are going to take over with excellent field position to boot. So now with a little over 2 minutes to play, the road back gets very difficult.
Difficult, but still not impossible if they go ahead and play this thing out. Now the defense has to come up big. They've got to go for the strip of the football on each and every snap to try and give themselves a chance.
Pick the edge, pick the edge. Come. Check.
Stand. Blue draw corkers.
Check.
Hey, lock it.
Slam.
Check three. Check.
Fire.
On 1st down, Tomlinson. And some room to roam now. And now off to the races down the right side. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. A great effort there. 47 yards as the Buccaneers tack on to their lead. And for them, this train, it just keeps rolling, doesn't it? Well on their way to yet another victory.
Yeah, it's almost a runaway, isn't it? And you just wonder how anyone could stop this. They got full momentum going, full confidence going. But it's not just their own confidence that's leading them. It's the lack of confidence against their opponents now because they see them coming and think, we've got no shot to beat this team.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
Set, ready. Man, read. Mike 51.
Hey, I'm coming.
Here's King throwing on 1st down. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Jalen Ferguson able to disrupt yet another pass. His 3rd sack of the afternoon. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down.
Buddy up. 51, 951.
Hey, here we go. Watch the pass. Watch the pass.
Operating from the gun. The Bengals going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they stop it for what will be an important 4th down. Here's Bradley Pinion now. And no room for error here as his first punt comes from deep in his own end zone. Harris now to return. A great return there of 22 yards. And the Buccaneer offense will be set up well as they take over. Elsewhere, they're on to the 4th quarter of MetLife Stadium. And the gap in that one has widened. The Bears have scored again. If they hold on, it would be win number 10 for them on the year.
218, chopper.
Hey, 58 is a Mike. Going 58 is the
On 1st down. Herbert, quick hitter here, it's complete. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right of the yard.
60 Pittsburgh.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Now Thomas with a handoff. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line.
Set. 10 shoot shot.
31 now on 1st and 10.
Leo.
Check 13. Check 13.
Tighten up.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 14 yards there and a Buccaneer first down. That looked like an example of what you said back in the first half. A running back of his size can really wear down defense. I think he's starting to do that.
Exactly right. You know what else he's doing? He's inspiring the rest of his team because they see this starting to happen as well. So that means they're going to redouble their efforts to help him out. Extra blocking, getting downfield, helping him out.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 16-yard line.
Okay, break. Right over there. Yeah. Mike, 58, right there. Watch the curl.
Hey, wahoo.
58's the Mike, 58. 58's the Mike.
I'm coming.
Hey, Sam on.
Watch the edge.
Hit it.
Back to throw. Herbert. And he takes it in for the score on the game's final play, so it doesn't affect the outcome. Put a little whipped cream on top to their ending.
Or as our friends in Bayou Country would say, that's a little lagniappe, a little extra on top.
Nice help, Charles. You play to the final whistle, I get that, but there are a few folks that might not be too happy with that score late in the game with it already well at hand.
You seem a little squeamish about that last score.
I struggle with it. I struggle. But on the other, the argument, I get it, on the other side is, hey, do something about it. Stop them.
I guarantee you, I know who was really excited. Fantasy owners who
Yeah.
had them. Hey, listen, getting the